Alright, so we have the circulars which is being added. Now the next important point is to check the global interferences, because we have a PCB board exactly below the switches and the screws associated with that PCB board, and there is a possibility that the PCB board can have some components too, but as we have not modeled the components on the PCB board, so we can ignore those aspects and verify the interferences on a general note. I'll click on preview and wait for the interference analysis to happen, and the result has given me some interferences. So all these are screws will definitely have interferences. The latest part what we have created is the direction pad and the circular switches. So you can see that the circular switches are having some form of interferences with upper block and some form of interferences with the screws, which we have to modify it. So this is what happens in a journey of concept development. Whenever we are making a product, as the new parts are being added to the product, the new parts which are being added will definitely have some interferences. Then again, the responsibility comes of the design engineer to sort those interferences and try to modify the shape of the part that will help to avoid interferences. But before doing that, let us just look at the interferences with the direction pad in upper block. Okay, so I'll just turn off the I'll just close off the or hide the other parts, because the interference of the direction pad is with the upper block. Alright, now let me just come back again and run the analysis check very quickly. I'm suspecting that the interferences will be with respect to the drafts which we have created. Okay, so I'm not bothered about those, but let us just look at them. Yes, so you can see that the round which I have created are a little larger. Alright, and they are slightly interfering with a minimal value of 0.000440780. So this is a very minimal interference, and I'm not much bothered about this, because anyhow we have to remove the sharp edges for the upper pad as well, and these gets drafted as well. So this can be reduced, and this is not causing any issue with us. And also I want this keypad or the direction pad to have an interference fit with the cover, so that it is tightly firmly held in this particular slot, as we are not having any screws attached to it. So this is fine for me, we can just continue with this. But let us also understand what are the interferences with the circular switches. So these are the two screws which are in contact with it. As you can see, there is an interference. So what we can do is we can reduce this thickness downward so that it is not touching the head of the screw. All right, and where is the other interference? The other interference is with respect to the slot what we have created. Now let me just show, let me just look at this slot, whether we have missed creating something important. Okay, I need to create a slot over there. I think I missed creating a slot. So you can see it is a complete loop that is being okay. So around the circle, yeah, I got the thing right now. Around the circle, I believe you have understood. If you're activating this thing and going to the first step, you can see this circular ribs. So these have to be slotted again. Okay, what have we done after this? We have added this, and we have added complete material, right? So which is quite incorrect. If you're wanting to add material till here, we shouldn't do that. We can add the material till here to avoid it. Okay, so what we will do is, rather than adding 0.1, we will be adding it as 0.5 or 0.5, sorry, 0.10. Yes, I think there will be a gap and the ribs will be below it, if I'm not wrong. Otherwise we have to create slots for the ribs as well. Let us look at it. I think this was it. Do we have interference, or we don't have it? What is the scenario? Let us move the dragger. I don't think there is interference, but nevertheless it's better to check up with the interference check analysis, that is the global interference, under the analysis tab. I'll go to the interferences, I'll click on preview and wait for the analysis to happen. It's almost completed. And come back to this circular switches, and you can see that the circular switches are having only two interferences, that is with the screws. So what I can do is I can rather optimize this shape rather than reducing the thickness of the wall, because the wall thickness has already been reduced to half of it. We can cut the material and we can create cutouts over there, isn't it? So I'll just select this and I'll activate this at first, and wherever we have this what do you call screws, we will make cutouts over there, okay, in order to avoid the interferences. I'll select the surface of this and I'll try to make first let me come back to the midpoint of this, make a circle in this way, a larger circle. See that it doesn't cut off the switches. Mirror it on other sides, press OK, change the shading to normal, remove the material, change the direction. Alright, now you don't have any interference, isn't it? So this part looks cool and there are no interferences with any of the parts. I believe you have understood how we have to work on understanding the interferences and removing the material in order to make the problem solved. Alright, now let us hop to the next video and continue our discussion.